Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, July 15, 2026. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar for today. High important data release of today are from China. GDP worse than expected, down from the previous number of 5%. Forecast was 4.5%, actual number 4.3%. Not good data from China. Industrial production up from 4.5 to 5.3, beating the expectations of 4.7%. We are waiting for the PPI data from the USA scheduled for release at 2:30. The forecast is to decrease from the previous number of 1.1% to the 0%. Bank of Canada interest rate decision will take place today at 3:45, and the market participants expect the Bank of Canada to hold the interest rate at the level of 2.25%. Crude oil inventories are scheduled for release at 4:30 as well. These data are from the USA. And that's about the high important data releases that might cause volatility on the market. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts and we start with euro dollar. 4-hour time frame chart of the euro dollar is showing us that the euro dollar is moving still inside of this very nice parallel channel. There you go. First, we've been trading inside of the upper half, then there was a breakout down below the lower half, and you can see that right now we are still trading in the lower half, despite the fact that we are trying to bounce back above basically the level of 1.15. Breakout above this level opens the road to the upper band, and that means the market will be trading in the upper half, so there is a chance for a breakout. For now, bearish pressure is evident, and we are getting closer these two black lines. The black lines are the weekly support lines, 1.1211, 1.1281, a very strong support. So any movement towards this support is obviously bearish and should be considered as bearish. And breakout below the support is definitely even more bearish. But those are weekly trend lines, so please take this into the account. Cable has been seen moving back up towards 1.3442 level. Right now momentum is slightly positive, 58 points, so it's not that bad at all. Nevertheless, the bulls needs to break above 1.3458 and then 1.3485 in order to let's say establish a nice bounce back up towards the level of 1.36 eventually. Now you can see that we have the sequence of lower highs, right? You have the highs, high, lower highs, and eventually sequence of lower lows. Nevertheless, there is no follow through after the lows from the March and beginning of the April 2026 had been breached, right? There was, instead of that, there was a nice reversal higher. So right now we are still waiting for this situation here to get a little bit more clear what the market wants to do. US dollar versus the Japanese yen. What I will now let's say try to place on my chart, what I will risk placing there. Yes, you got it right. Triangle pattern. Maybe, just maybe, we are building this pattern because it looks like the dips are being bought back up quite nicely. Right, maybe this is even the flag pattern. Let me see. Well, I think it's more like not so evident flag pattern. Sorry, pennant pattern, very evident, possibly triangle pattern. Right, so we are in the triangle pattern. Dips are being bought back up, as you can see here. So sooner or later we might see the movement to the upside if there is a breakout higher. Please notice that if there is a faded pattern, that's the information for us as well. The same pattern can be seen on the momentum as well, right? You can see this pattern here without any problem. So it's not like we just have it on the on the chart? Well, the RSI and all of the indicators are just the different visualization of the price. Nevertheless, you can see that any breakout higher here in momentum might cause movement to the upside above 163. Gold market. Gold market keeps disappointing as it is still under the bearish pressure. It's not moving very fast to the downside. Nevertheless, it looks like day after day, the low for the wave Y that we established at 3,943 might be under pressure and might be tested sooner or later. Any breakout of the yesterday low at 3,986 will be obviously considered bearish. So please keep an eye on the gold. It looks like it wants to move a little bit lower, but SP500 on the other hand wants to move higher because we just have done very nice movement towards 7,488 yet again. Nice bounce, momentum is strong, 60 points. Any breakout above this swing high 7,578 opens the road to all-time high at 7,618. So you can see now this is the situation we are dealing with. Nice strong uptrend in the background, correction, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, sorry, higher low, lower high, higher low. Some sort of the possible, well, skewed triangle might be built here, right? But definitely dips are being bought and the market is getting ready to set new all-time high. That's our scenario. Crude oil rejected from the technical resistance at 80.50. Nevertheless, it still trades very, very closely to this level. I guess that the aim for the bulls, let me just, I'm not quite sure if I will take it. Yes, I could. So this is the situation, 21.20% higher from the lows. The aim for the bulls is to fill this retail gap, as you can see here, that blue rectangle. Maybe we'll change these rectangles. Let me just change this one, for example, for something a little bit more. There you go. So, oh, no. Yes. So we have a nice 21.20% movement to the upside and two blue rectangles. The first one is getting is being seen between 82.30, 84.25. If we filled, then the market is ready to move lower because sooner or later all of the gaps get filled. Now Bitcoin grabs the liquidity above 64,590 with strong momentum, 62, 63 points. Next target is 65,623, the swing high from the June 22nd. And maybe, just maybe, 67,292 will be visited yet again. So for now, this is the current situation on the Bitcoin market, and that's how the current situation is being developed on all of the markets. Please take care and watch for the high volatility events for today. Later on, we got a few of them that are being released during the US session. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.